You know who it is? I'm gonna kick this game off. Chess at the beginner level. This is the very minimum that a bot can play. It's probably like playing a child, pretty much. It goes up to 3,200. I'm probably at like 1,300, I guess. Um, and so this is at 250. There's no reason I shouldn't win, but if I'm really that terrible, um, I'm not going to win. So I don't know how bad they are. I never played at a bot at this level before, and that looks like the Sicilian defense. So that's a very good defense for a beginner bot. I don't know how, you know, why it's making such a really like a grandmaster defense, basically. Um, if it's not supposed to be a grandmaster. So it's very interesting because I don't know if I'm gonna win this game anymore. It seems like this bot is pretty good. So let's see what I can do here. Um, I gotta be careful with these moves because I could easily move to the wrong square. And this guy's not too bad. I'll threaten his queen. He could have took it. I guess he might be toying with me or going easy on me. There we go. Threaten his queen. And so yeah, he's not too good. He gave me a free queen. He's probably gonna take my horse. Take do this right here. Let's see if I could take his rook too. Nope. Moved his knight just in time. So let me castle. I think I could checkmate this guy. You know, this is how a lot of people. He's just moving his bishop back and forth. Um, some people actually don't play too well. Like, there's a lot of people on mychess.org, and they just abort the game. If they're losing, they just waste your time, and they'll abort the game, which is it's not good sportsmanship when they do that. So let's see here. Boom. And I could get pretty close to checkmating him. Um, I could do this. This is a pretty good checkmate. I believe this is a checkmate move right here. I'm gonna sacrifice my queen, and this is almost what some grandmasters will do to win a game. Like, it's hard to do this against other grandmasters. For me, I've seen grandmasters do this to other international masters. Uh, but this is interesting. I've played a lot of games like this, so I'll sacrifice my queen, and he has to take it with the rook because he's in check, right? But then I'll take it with my rook, bam, checkmate. So I beat beginner level, and I sacrificed my queen to get a checkmate. So those are pretty cool games when you go that far, because a lot of people want to save their queen. They'll do anything to protect their queen. They don't want to lose your queen no matter what. But sometimes, like, you could win a game if just get in the right position by sacrificing her. Uh, so sometimes you gotta open up a hole or a spot or an angle or something like that, right? So in this case, you know, it was a check, took his rook. My bishop's protecting the rook. That king has nowhere to go. So, yeah, that's the video for today. I'm gonna make some more where I play against Grandmaster chess bots because I've looked on different platforms and it could cost hundreds of dollars to play against a Grandmaster for just 1 or 2 hours. Hundreds of dollars, $200, $300. So these Grandmasters charge a lot for their experience. They say it's harder to become a Grandmaster than it is to get a PhD or even multiple PhDs. Very few people in the world really have the Grandmaster title, relatively speaking, compared to how many people are in the world. And it's just difficult to attain. I mean, you need a high level experience, expertise, and intellect, and just mathematical, finding patterns, your ability to analyze and all that stuff. It's crazy. Like some of these grandmasters are awesome. But yeah, instead of paying hundreds of dollars, I could go on chess.com and I could go to new bot, and here are different, like, different characters I could play against: adaptive, beginner, intermediate, advanced, master, all that stuff. And then down here, I could just play against an engine. I can play someone who's rated at 1,000, or someone which is intermediate or more, 1,600 advanced. 2,000 is expert, which is very high. I don't think I've ever reached that before, not even online. And or masters 2,400, super grandmasters 2,900, just a grandmasters 2,700, and then just like insane, just compute supercomputer, I guess, where I guess grandmasters probably can't even beat, uh, unless they team up, probably 3,200. That's the max it could go. I played against that a couple times, but for now, that was the setting on 250. Sacrifice my queen, got a checkmate, pretty cool. That's the video for today. Stay safe and take it easy.